Hey everyone, it's Gunter here, and in this short video I just wanted to give you an end-to-end demo of the Change Management Toolkit. So here we go. Landing in the toolkit, you'll see the simple menu, 4 items, that's all you really need. The first 2 are instructional in nature, so let's take a quick look at that. The first one is really all around how to use the toolkit, and it covers all of the items you'd expect: how to get your own Notion workspace, how to copy the toolkit, how to use the toolkit, etc., etc. There's a whole lot of text that describes the steps, but I've done video as well. I think most people would prefer to watch the video, but both are there for you, depending on how you like to consume content. Right, so that's the first bit of instructional material. Let's look at the second bit, and this one covers the theory of change management in a little more detail. As you can see, we've got the 4 key disciplines here. I'm not going to go through that in detail because it is all in the toolkit, but just to show you, it's going to give you some background on the theory of change management so that you can be more effective when you're using this toolkit and these templates. So now I'm going to delve into the detail of the templates themselves. To do that, I need to switch over to the demo version because that's got sample data, so bear with me while I do that. Okay, here we are with the demo version, so I'm going to delve straight into the toolkit content. And as you can see, all of my templates are here. The colors relate to those disciplines you saw earlier in the swim lane diagram. And I'm just going to highlight a couple of my favorite templates and show you the interactive nature of the toolkit. So the first one I'm going to look at is the organizational change risk assessment. And this really just helps you assess the readiness and the impact of a project on your organization. There's some guidance on how to use the template, and this guidance is in all of the templates. It tells you how templates are related to each other, and how you may need to complete one ahead of the other or one post the other. We've got some document control, not too exciting, so yawn, let's move past that. And let's look at the real detail here. So this is one of the interactive bits of the template, and this is really just a guided questionnaire to help you work with stakeholders and ask questions around an organization's preparedness for change and the impact of the change on that organization. All you're going to do is ask the questions, assess those against these guidances here, and then kind of fill in what it's telling you to fill in. And you'll see as we do this, it gives us a risk score, and all of this risk score is aggregated in the end and presented in a summary table with a bit of guidance on how to interpret it. And this really forms the basis of your change management strategy. So, it gets you really on the front foot from the start. So that's a risk assessment template. Let's go and look at another of my favorite ones. They're like my children. I love them equally. I shouldn't say favorite ones. And this one, I'm going to go down to the learning and development plan. This is the really powerful feature of using a platform like Notion, and you'll see when we get into the detail. Again, you'll see here our guidelines are document control, and very simply, I've got a list of notes here. I've written up some key activities that I need to do: interview staff, write up notes, create plan, etc., etc. But the real power comes in deciding how you want to work with this, because some people prefer this as like a checklist. But what you can do is you can go and switch this around to a timeline view, and there you essentially have your project plan, which is great. So much easier to do in tools or in a tool like this than in tools like Excel. You can also go and choose a Kanban board view if that's the way you prefer working. So let's say interview staff, we've completed that. We're busy writing up the notes in progress. Now when I flip back to my timeline, to my default view, of course I can go and see my status there. Again, this is all connected in the background. I can go and say that's complete. And when I flip over to my board view, there I can see my 2 completed items. So it becomes really powerful in creating and managing plans. Every template that has a planning element to it has this functionality. You can, of course, extend it, create your own views and that sort of thing. But it's there. Everything you need is there for you to go, and it's not going to hold you back. You can build as you need and add on to it. So a quick demo. I'd love to get your feedback on this. Enjoy using the toolkit, and chat to you soon.